Good morning, Thursday morning. Lots on the to-do list today. First thing we have to do is go through all this. So this is stuff we ordered from our distributor. Metroid Prime 4 released today. We had a bunch of pre-orders for that, so we got to call all those people, let them know it's in. There's also some other orders on there that we're going to have to call those customers as well. We got to go through this, which is all my Pokemon doubles. There's a ton of base set, fossil, jungle, and then a mix of a bunch of other stuff. Nothing too rare, but still great stuff to be able to put out into the Pokemon cabinet when we get that built, which we're hoping to do today also. Following that, I have to clean up this area of all that stuff that just came in. And again, I feel like I say this every third day, but this back room is a nightmare. I'm thinking about redoing this whole back room, to be honest. I think I'm going to get rid of these shelves and put the shelving units where you can put the bins in, like slide them in and out, and then have each bin labeled as a certain console or two consoles. Be able to fit way more doing it that way, I think. We might get one here too, because these cabinets just aren't doing it. Like, look at the floor, it's crazy. And then the last two things that we have to do, print off the signage for our 2-year anniversary, which is coming up on Sunday. Post that in the front window right above the open sign right there. And then also we ran out of receipts or purchase order receipts yesterday. So all the collections that we bought yesterday, we weren't able to document. So I went and picked up some more receipts, and we're gonna have to do all those receipts for accounting purposes. And that's it for the to-do list today. So that should take us a while. On top of all the pre-orders, we also got these in. So we got 2 extra copies of Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 2, 1 copy of Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 1, and 2 more copies of Kirby Air Riders on Switch 2. Little update, it's 1 o'clock. We had 2 small trade-ins. We got Commandos 2 HD Remaster on Switch and Split Fiction on PS5. I'm still working my way through the Pokemon cards. So like I said, these are, I'm gonna put this stand up for a second, hold on. Tons and tons of early stuff. Lots of base set, fossil, jungle. Sweet. Finally finished pricing all the cards. Best thing, nothing too expensive. The Dragonite from Fossil. Most of the rest of these are like $3 cards. And then a bunch of stuff got put in the $1 binder and the 10-cent binder as well. So that's the cabinet that needs to be built. I've been dreading doing this. And it's gonna be going right there. Got to figure out where I'm putting these also, which is all the overstock of twigs. Pretty big boxes. I probably can fit them back here somewhere, but God, I hate this back room. So unorganized. Still got to put the top on, and then it's just the shelving and the doors, and then we'll be able to start filling it up. Finally, now I just got to put the lock on. It's done. We also put our Pokemon minifigures there. Probably going to need to get a restock from Andre too. And I put this watch in. Those are the, what are they called? Trainer decks or something? Theme decks? I'm going to show you guys some of the top shelf stuff. Nothing's too rare yet. The most expensive card we have right now is that Boss's Order. Boss's Orders. Sylveon, that's a Ditto Bidoof. Dragonite, that's from Fossil Set. Lily's Rabombi, that's the one that Alex pulled in the shop. Slowpoke, Charmeleon, that's another Ditto. The Numel, Kadabra from base set. Eevee, Sylveon, Stuffle, that's a cool one. Dark, Quilava, Glaceon, Happiny, Leafeon. Now we're just into like all the $5 cards. I'll do a little pan here. Those are holographic, those Dark Magics. Lieutenant Surge's Raticate, that's one that I had when I was a kid. Psyduck from Fossil, Squirtle from base set, Krabby from Fossil, Misty's Seal, Tentacool from Fossil, Sandslash from Fossil. And then everything down here is like $4 and $3 and then $2, and then we have the $1 binder and the 10-cent binder. Coming up on the end of the day, 6:45. It was pretty busy in the morning. There was a lull midday, which was actually good because it was when we were putting the cabinet together, so it give us the opportunity to get that all set up. And then busy at the end of the day. So let's go through our sales so far today. First off, Shining Resonance Refrain on the Switch, Ni no Kuni 2 on the Switch, Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 2, another copy of Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 2, Mario Kart 8 on Switch, Rock Band 4 on Xbox One, Metroid Prime 4 on Switch 1, Streets of Rage 4 CD, Konami Classics Volume 1 on 360, Completing Box, Frankenstein, The Monster Returns. Actually, before I go into these last couple, these were all bought by Andrew, who's coming in from California. He's been in here before. He bought the Completing Box. I believe it was Chippendale Rescue Rangers 2. So he picked up a big stack of things. So thanks a lot, Andrew, for coming in today and grabbing this stuff. So he grabbed Completing Box, NES, Frankenstein, GameCube memory cards sealed, the Gran Turismo 2 Bleamcast for Sega Dreamcast, Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle 3 on Game Boy Color complete, a sealed Friends of Ringo Ishikawa on Switch, Completing Box Splatterhouse on PS3, the sealed Jack 4 PS4 pre-order from Limited Run, and the sealed Army Men Soldiers of Misfortune PS2. What a stack of games. Again, thank you, Andrew, and thank you to anyone who came in today. There was a couple trades, a bunch of sales. Starting to get really excited about Sunday, the 2-year anniversary. I think it's going to be good. There's lots of people who have said they're going to be coming in for it. Still have to print out the flyer to put in the window, but it's getting closer and closer. I want to restock everything, make sure everything's nice and full for Sunday. And then I can't remember if I mentioned this or not, but we are going to be giving away one of these Tears of the Kingdom Special Edition OLED Switches sealed. That'll be our big giveaway for the day. And for people to enter in that raffle, all you have to do is buy something on Sunday, and then we'll do the raffle at the end of the day. There's going to be food. We're going to be doing donuts in the morning. In the afternoon, it'll be pizza and free food for everyone who comes in. Hopefully the pizza doesn't get too greasy and get all over the cabinets. I guess we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm super excited and can't wait for Sunday. See you guys tomorrow.